Good morning, team, and a very warm welcome to the Triotech Software Training Program demo session. Today we are here for the training session for Oracle Fusion Financials Cloud. So it will be a demo session, and where I'll be discussing in detail what are we going to cover as a part of this training program, why this training program is important, and what is the overall scope of this training program that we are going to cover. Now, first thing here, team, what is the objective of this training? So the objective of this training is how to land upon a high paying job as a beginner without coding knowledge and non-IT background. So when I say non-IT background and without coding knowledge, so I'll just bring to your notice that we have a mixed match of population in this batch, where we have the freshers who have recently done their masters and now they are ready to explore their careers in the IT background, right? So they'll not having any coding knowledge and they're not having any IT background, and that is where we have designed this training program where without coding knowledge, without IT background, will understand in detail how the application or how the software works and how we can understand in detail the overall architecture of the application so that going forward we can explore the various opportunities which are available in the market in terms of Oracle Fusion Financial. Now, as mentioned, one of the most important thing here, no coding required, right? So we'll not be discussing any codings here. Still, we'll be learning, exploring in detail how the overall application works and how you can become an expert in this field of Oracle Fusion Financial. Now, this training program will be around Oracle Fusion Financials, where we will be covering as a part of this training various financial modules, various financial subject areas in detail, in depth discussions will be there so that we can understand how the overall application works and what is the practical utility of this application in the open market. Now, this training program is conducted by Triotech Software Training Programs. My name is Abhishek. I'm an Oracle certified trainer and I'm the official trainer for this batch. This is our official website where you'll be able to find all the details related to the course and any other details. For any other details, we have our admin team who have also part of this uh, session, and they'll be reaching out to you for any kind of queries and also for the enrollment process. This is the official WhatsApp number. So any kind of detailed contact that you want to make, you can use this number here. Now, let me give you a brief introduction of myself, team. So my name is Abhishek Kumar. I'm an Oracle certified implementation consultant and I'm working from past 12 plus years in the field of Oracle consulting. And during this tenure, I've worked on various ERP implementation and support projects, and I have covered multiple legislations. I've worked in various regions like US, UK, Middle East, Singapore, Australia, and even in India, have implemented various projects. As a part of the training, I have delivered more than 13 plus corporate training programs, where the intention of the corporate training program to deliver training to the corporates who are using the Oracle Fusion application to enhance their knowledge and experience in the field of Oracle. Plus, at the same time, I have delivered 20 plus training batches, the regular training batches, the one that we are starting today. So I've done more than 20 plus training batches till now. And as a part of my work experience, I have worked with various organizations, including the Big Four. I have worked with Deloitte, Oracle, EY, PwC, and various other mid-sized companies. I have also completed my certification in various financial modules. So the certification courses which are offered by Oracle University. So that has also been done from my end. And now let me move ahead with this. So some of the quick do's and don'ts as a part of this training meeting. So first is the meeting has already been recorded. So from my side, I'm already recording this meeting. So there is no need to record the same from your end. And once the meeting is done, we'll be sharing the meeting recordings to all the enrolled students. And during this demo session, my request for you to keep yourself on mute during the session so that we can cover our agenda effectively in the given time frame. And also, meanwhile, if you have any queries, so the Zoom chat option is also enabled. So you can place your query there. So I have my admin team with me. They'll be able to provide you answers on the queries, and any unanswered queries we can take at the end of the session. So we have a dedicated question and answer round. So there we'll be able to assist you. Now, it can be any question related to the product, training, any career related query. Feel free to ask the same, put it in the Zoom chat, and then once we reach out at the end of the session, so in the Q&A, we can take all the queries one by one. Now, a quick overview of the today's agenda, team. So what we are going to discuss as a part of today's agenda will start with the introduction of ERP. Now, as I mentioned, team, we have a mixed match of population. We have freshers, we have experienced students in this uh, demo session. So first we'll start with the introduction of ERP. Let's understand what is the overall ERP concept. What was the need of developing the ERP concept? Where exactly it fits in the overall business requirement, right? Then we'll talk about the overall ERP architecture, how the overall architecture looks like. Then within this architecture, we'll talk about Oracle Fusion application. So basically, Oracle Fusion application is the software on which we'll be doing our training batch, right? So we'll understand what is Oracle Fusion application, how it evolved, what are the overall components of the application. So in detail, we'll understand that and what exactly we are going to cover as a part of Oracle Fusion application training here. We'll also have a discussion on the current market position of Oracle Fusion Financials. So as this training program is around Oracle Fusion Financials part, so we'll understand what is the current market position, where exactly it fits in the global business environment, and what makes it as one of the leading application in the market. Now, apart from that, we'll have a discussion on what are the different types of companies involved, and there will be having a detailed understanding and what kind of opportunities that we can expect from various companies that are involved in the implementation or that are involved in the overall execution of this Oracle Fusion Financials. We'll understand some of the key features and benefits of Oracle Fusion, right? So it will help us to understand the features. It will help us to understand the benefits, right? So based on that, it will also be helpful for us, for you guys to take a decision on this training program. Then we have one of the subject area where we'll be covering the key differences between Oracle Fusion Financials and the EBusiness suite, right? So this is basically for the experienced students where they have already worked in the previous version of Oracle and now they want to switch to Oracle Fusion Financials. So some key differences are will be highlighted here so that we can understand what are the key differences, what kind of advantages Oracle Fusion Financials have in comparison to the existing version of Oracle. That is something we'll be covering here. We'll talk about Oracle Fusion overall application framework, how the overall application looks like, what are the key components of the application, that is also we'll cover here. And within those or within that framework, what are the modules that we are going to cover in this training program? So this is where we'll understand the overall scope of this training program. And then we'll also talk about the uh, various work profiles or various roles that we can expect once the training program is done. So various industry-wise, various roles that are available, various opportunities that are available. So we'll have a detailed discussion on that part. So that is going to help you in effectively understanding that how this training program will be beneficial to you. So this is the agenda that we are going to cover in today's session, team. So let's begin with the same. Now, first thing, let's understand. So let's understand what is the enterprise resourcing planning or ERP as a concept, right? So ERP stands for enterprise resource planning. Now, ERP is a business process management software. So basically, it's an application, or we can call it a software. We can call it as an application also. So it's a business process management, right? When I say business process management, that means there can be any number of business processes, right? So within an organization, it can be various financial related processes, where supply chain related process, operations, commerce, reporting, manufacturing, human resources. So n number of activities or business processes can be there in a given organization, right? So now the need is there should be a centralized application which should be able to manage all these business processes in one single application. And that is where the concept of ERP comes into picture. So if you see the picture on the right hand side, right? So when we talk about the ERP as the concept, right? So a given organization can have various activities like production related activities. Let's say it's a production based organization. It's producing some goods, some raw materials or goods, right? So once it produces the goods, it will also maintain the inventory. Various services will be involved in the production, right? Human resources activities, right? Various employee management will be done. Purchasing raw materials will be purchased. Sales will be done to the customers. And as a part of that, even financial activities will be there, where all the transactions which are going to have the financial impact will be recorded into the application, will be reported to the application, and make sure that all the global compliances are also done, right? So before, so I'm just getting a request to record this session. So again, a quick FYI, I'm already recording the session, and once recorded, it will be shared. So no need to record on your systems, right? Okay, back to the topic. So once the overall business process starts. So there was a requirement that there should be a centralized application which should be able to handle all these activities which are related to the business. Before the introduction of the concept of ERP, what used to happen, there were individual applications of softwares which were available in the market that used to perform various processes but related to specific subject area. For example, there was separate application from human resources, separate application for inventory, separate for production, separate for purchasing, separate for sales, and even financial. We used to separately uh, work in terms of various applications, and these different applications that were available in the market were not interlinked or related with each other. So when I say interlinked, that means those were not integrated with each other. That multiple applications, they didn't use to communicate with each other independently. They used to be operated, and at the end, if there was any transfer of information from one application to another which was supposed to be done, so that was all done manually. So there was no integrated one single centralized application which was there. And then the concept of ERP, enterprise resource planning, was introduced, where the attempt was made to build up a centralized application which was capable of covering all the business process work areas. Okay, now once we have a quick understanding on this enterprise resource planning, let me also give you some understanding on some of the key players which are available in the market as of today, who are working in the field of enterprise resource planning. So we have Oracle as one of the company. We have SAP, we have Sage, we have Microsoft, we have Salesforce. We have various companies, multiple companies are available in the market who are working, who have already have their enterprise resource planning ERP products, uh, which are operating globally, right? So the application that we are going to talk about is belongs to Oracle as the corporation. As a For the purpose, it will be Oracle's application. And if I go ahead here, so the application that we are going to talk about is Oracle Fusion. So the name of the company is Oracle. Application name is Fusion. And let's understand the overall ERP architecture of Oracle Fusion. So, as explained, Oracle, what is an ERP? So, business process management software that manages and integrates all the company human resources, financial, supply chain, operating, manufacturing, reporting activity in a seamless manner, right? So, all this integration is already been done in the ERP application in a seamless manner. And what is the objective? So that it enhance the productivity, ensure compliance across various financial processes, right? That is something that is covered as a part of ERP. Now, when we talk about the application that we are going to cover as a part of this training course, so the application is developed by Oracle Corporation. So it's one of the leading organization. It is involved in the development and deployment of the ERP solution, right? So Oracle Corporation, it's a US-based tech company who has developed this product. Name of the product is Oracle Fusion, right? So this product is Oracle Fusion, which is also called as Oracle Fusion Cloud, right? So this product works on the cloud environment, right? So when I say that it works on the cloud environment, what does it mean? That means it is accessible anytime and anywhere. So over the internet, right? So just you need an system to access this application and anytime and from anywhere in around the world, wherever you're sitting, you can access this application, perform your business related processes in this application. Now, within this Oracle Fusion, when I say Oracle Fusion is the name of the product, the core area that we are going to cover in this training program is Oracle Fusion Financials. So, what is Oracle Fusion Financials? It is a part of the Oracle Fusion product where all the financial related business processes are taken care from recording to reporting and compliance, right? So, when I say all finance related business processes, what does it mean? All such processes which are going to have a financial impact, right? Impact in terms of accounting, in terms of taxation, so in terms of reporting. So all the business processes which are going to generate a financial process are covered as a part of Oracle Fusion Financial, and those are segregated into different subject area which we call it as modules, right? So that is covered as a part of this training program, various financial modules. What are the financial modules that are covered going forward? We'll also have a look. Now, the next part of the architecture is business implementation, right? So now we have a software which is developed by Oracle. Name of the software is Oracle Fusion. Within Oracle Fusion, we'll be talking about financial. And what exactly we'll be talking about? We'll be talking about how the product is implemented in a business environment and how various business process works in a business environment, right? So when I say business environment, basically it means the end user of Oracle application, right? So there is a company who has developed the product Oracle Fusion, and there is a user, a business user, who is actually going to use the product for managing various business processes or business activities. So those are called the end users of Oracle application. Now, with the architecture, let me move ahead with the evolution of Oracle Fusion apps, when it was developed, how it was developed, and all those details. So, officially, Fusion application was launched in the month of September 2010, right? So the product was developed in 2010, and then it was released to the open world in the year 2011. So this product is working since 2011, and now today is 2025. So during this tenure of 2011 to 25, various versions, upgraded versions of the application has been launched that are in compliance with the latest available business processes, latest applicable enhancements, right? All those are covered as a part of this Oracle Fusion application. Now, how it got involved? So it got evolved. So the product was developed at the time of development. So just a quick background on the development of this product. So this product of which was developed by Oracle was developed combining various features and functionality of the best ERP platforms available at that time, like in 2006, all this development started, and then in 2000 the development completed. So how it worked, like various platforms before 2006, various platforms were available in the open market. And platform means various softwares were available. Some of the products were expertise had their expertise in financials, some in supply chain solutions, some in human resources solutions, right? Individual applications were there. Those were combined together into one application, which was later known as Oracle Fusion, right? And as I mentioned, this application works on the cloud platform. So it's a cloud-based application. So again, it is like you can access anytime, anywhere on your system with an easy internet connectivity. Now, a quick overview of the overall evaluation path. So as I mentioned, various applications at the time, like around 2006, were available in the market. So one of the application was PeopleSoft, experts in the human capital solution, JD Edwards, procurement and financial, Siebel in CRM solution, Hyperion in reporting, EBusiness Suite in financial. Right, these were individual applications which were operating in the market around 2006, where all the available platforms, the best in the market, were they came together. It was combined together into one application, into Oracle Fusion. Right. Now, let me give you an introduction about Oracle Fusion Financial. So again, I'll just summarize. So for what we have covered, so we understood what is the concept of ERP team. Then we understood within the ERP which company has developed the product. So it's Oracle Corporation who has developed the product. What is the name of the product? Oracle Fusion. And within Fusion, what we are going to cover? Oracle Fusion Financial. So when we talk about the financial, so first thing to be noted here is it's an it's an integration of various financial functions, right? So when we talk about financials, right, it's a very uh, wide area. It has a very wide scope. A lot of business processes are involved in the financials, right? So when we talk about the processes, so let's say, for example, we have processes like accounts payable process, which overall talks about your supply related activities, your procurement related activity, your supplier invoicing related activity, your supplier payments related activity. Then we have receivable, which covers your customer invoicing, whatever sales you make against that, for the customer invoice that you generate. So that customer invoicing is covered in receivables. Your customer payments means the amount that you receive from the customer is covered here in the receivables. Then you have general ledger as one of the subject area where you have all the accounting entries of which sits in the general ledger module. Then we have planning, fixed asset related to fixed asset module, and various other financial functions are there which are covered as a part of Oracle Fusion Financial. Now, what Oracle has done, it has considered all the business process and the business process which belongs to a similar group. It has been grouped together in terms of various modules, and these modules are integrated with each other in terms of various financial processes. Means any business process where it belongs to one module and has a dependency on other module, that kind of dependency or integration has already been developed. So all the financial modules work in an integrated manner in this ERP application. Now the next part of this is, if all business functions or financial functions are covered as a part of Oracle Fusion, then what about the various compliance, right? So as you know, if you go to different region has their own compliance requirements, all their own statutory requirements that needs to be followed. So here, the application has been developed keeping in mind the global business compliance, global statutory compliance, which are applicable across different regions, which means that if the application is working in any of this region, then it has made sure that the application is compliant with all the applicable statutory laws and various compliance mechanisms which are applicable to specific region. So this application is not only developed keeping in mind one or two regions, but across the globe, all the compliances has been made sure, all the statutory requirements has been made sure while designing or developing this application, right? Number three, unified financial health. So ultimately, when any business is going to use this application, what as a management is expected out of this application, that the application should be capable of providing a unified financial health view of the organization to understand what is going across the organization, and also to help the decision makers to provide necessary information so they can take a effective decision. So that is something which can be done using various reporting aspects of this uh, application, right? So it also provides the unified financial health view of the organization in terms of various reporting, so that the business owners or the stakeholders can take effective decisions on a timely basis, right? Now, fourth one is AI driven enhancement. Now, the latest in the market is AI, and even the application has been made compatible with the latest AI driven enhancement. So, to the extent possible, more accuracy and efficiency in the financial processes can be attained, right? So, the overall objective of making the application compatible to AI is to increase the accuracy, increase the efficiency, reduce the overall process time, and reduce manual effort. Now, when I say reduce manual effort, that doesn't mean to eliminate the manual effort, but to reduce to the extent possible, so that processes can be completed in minimum time frame with maximum efficiency with minimum errors, right? So that is the overall objective of bringing in the AI driven enhancement. So even the application is compatible with the AI driven enhancement in many of the subject areas. AI enhancements has already been incorporated, and there's an ongoing process going forward also. More updates will be there in terms of the AI enhancements. So these are some of the quick points on the Oracle Fusion Financial, like what uh, consists of Oracle Fusion Financials in terms of the compliance, how it supports, or what is the overall objective of using the financials. Does it support the AI enhancement? Right? Answer is yes. This is also there. Now let's try to understand, team, what is the market position of Oracle Fusion Financial, right? So here we'll understand that in the market, what are the key points which makes this application as one of the leading financial management softwares in the market. First, part of the Oracle Fusion Cloud ERP suite. So as a part of the ERP application, the application has been developed where it integrates seamlessly to all the productivity and ensures the compliance across various financial processes, right? So various business process which are applicable across the globe in terms of financial has already been included in the application. Wherever these business process needs to be integrated with other business process, or they are in line with the other business process, so this seamless integration has already been developed, and that is what makes this product one of the leading softwares in the market, where the individual components are already interlinked to the extent which is required, and it is not like they're separately, they are working independently and manual efforts are required to integrate them. No, it has already been done as a part of the application. Highly in demand across the industry. So because of this integrated feature, the various organizations are increasingly seeking their integrated solution to streamline their financial operations. So basically, these various processes are already integrated, and that is what making this product more popular across various industries, because nowadays we have dynamic business requirement. Business wants that all information, all business process should be available in an application in an integrated manner, and that is what which is available in this particular product. Number three is flexibility and scalability. So the product also offers the flexibility, and it is scalable based on the growing needs and requirements of the business. And this particular point makes it one of the very popular option in the global market, because there might be requirement initially where the business is of mid size, they require only limited features available as a part of the product at a limited cost. Yes, that option is there, but as and when the business grows, as and when the business scales up, then maybe they have a upgraded requirement. They want to scale up their product, new functionalities, new subject areas to be included. So the product is capable of doing that also, and that is what makes product one of the most preferred option in the global environment. The next point, which makes this product one of the most preferred choice, is robust reporting capabilities, right? So as a part of this product, right, there are multiple reporting tools which comes inbuilt as in the product. So anytime when this product is being implemented, you can use those reporting tools to generate various reports, various detailed report, I'll say, which will be helpful for the business to have a detailed insight of the business, what's going on in the business, and which will help business to decision makers to take effective decision making in context to the various business activities, right? So it is not the case which were there in the previous application or previously available softwares where you used to separately purchase the software and then separately used to purchase the reporting tools to generate various reports. No, now it comes inbuilt or it's in the application. Just what you need to do, you have to use these products or tools to generate various business related reports. Now, at the same time, one more important point here that the product doesn't only comes with the inbuilt reporting tool, it also comes with the inbuilt reports also. So those reports which are globally accepted in the various business environment, so it comes predefined into the application. So as and when on the very first day when you are using this application, you'll be having a good chunk of reports that you can generate out of this application that can help you to effectively monitor your overall business activities. Now, with all these features, this product has been one of the preferred choice adopted by various mid-size and large-size enterprises, right? Because now business wants a centralized application capable of recording all their business operations, capable of reporting all their business operations, and that too in a timely manner so that effective decision making can be possible. And the ultimate objective is if the effectively timely decision making takes place, then it will help the business to take a competitive advantage over others. And that is what the overall objective of these applications are, right? So in terms of financial, yes, these we have a product which is highly scalable, highly in demand, and seamlessly integrated in context to various business processes, robust reporting capabilities, and that is what it makes it one of the growing preference among various organizations available in the market. Now, with the market position, let's also understand the various industries. So, some of the key industries where Oracle Fusion Financial specifically has evolved as one of the key player in terms of the ERP application. So, if we talk about the top industry users of Oracle ERP, so it includes your IT industries, it includes various companies in the healthcare, various companies in the hospitality business, various companies involved in telecommunication business. So Oracle ERP has emerged as one of the most preferred application in the telecommunication business. Also, various financial services, various bank and financial institutions nowadays are using Oracle as their preferred ERP. Shipping and logistics business, various top leading companies are now using Oracle for their shipping and logistics business, and various other sectors also now they're using that. Now, this is one of the survey count where it has been mentioned that how many companies as of today are using the Oracle Fusion as the preferred ERP, right? Not the very latest one because the count changes every quarter. But this is one of the survey which can give you some insight that how many different users of the Oracle Fusion ERP across the industry wise, as already they are using Oracle as their ERP, centralized ERP application. Now, with this team, let's talk about some of the key features and benefits that we are going to have as a part of Oracle Fusion Financials. So first thing, I'll start with comprehensive functionality. Now, when I say comprehensive functionality, what does it mean? Various business processes, supplier related process, customer related process, your banking related process, your accounting related process, your tax related process. all those process has been defined into the application. They are integrated with each other wherever it is applicable so that it can work seamlessly and help business to enhance their overall efficiency, right? This is one of the most important key feature of using Oracle Fusion Financial. Second one is advanced analytics. So again, the robust reporting tools are available in the application, which will help you to develop the reports as well as along with these tools, already you have predefined reports which are globally accepted. So against various subject areas, reports are there. You can run those reports in a timely manner, which will help the decision makers to get the insight of the business in a timely manner and they can have effective decision making. Third one is AI and machine learning, right? So what has been done so far? Various functionalities which are already there in the Oracle, they are made compatible with the latest features of AI and machine learning. For example, we have one of the feature called supply invoice processing, where AI and machine learning feature has already been introduced. And the objective of doing that, so that to the extent possible we can automate the overall process of invoice processing for suppliers, and in the minimum time frame maximum invoices can be processed. That is the overall objective. But this is not only the one subject area. Across various subject areas AI enhancement has been done, and still it's a continuing process that is being done in the application. Fourth one is global compliance support, right? So this is one of the key requirements or key benefits here, that any application that any business is using, then business also want to make sure that the application itself is compliant of the global compliance, various applicable standards which are applicable across the globe, various uh, legal compliance is also made sure with the help of application. So this is something which has already been taken care as a part of application development, which means that now the business need not to worry about that if I'm using an application for my financial activities, so is it compliance with the applicable accounting standard? Is it compliant with various statutory laws which are applicable to the specific set of industry? So that is something which has already been taken care of, and ultimately the enhanced user experience. So what does it mean? The ultimate objective of bringing all these features is to enhance the user experience so that the usability and the overall satisfaction on the part of the users can be increased, and that is one of the major objective of this application. Now, with some of the key features and benefits, let's move ahead here with a quick comparison between Oracle Fusion, with the current version that we are talking about as a part of this training, and eBusiness Tool, which is an existing set of application which is already there in the market, right? So this particular comparison, right, how it is going to help. So as we have experienced students who have already worked in on the e-business route, so it will be helpful for them. And for the freshers, this is going to be one of the good understanding in terms of various key features available in the application. So let's have a quick overview on this. So organization who has developed this product. So Fusion is developed by Oracle Corporation. E-Business Suite is also developed by Oracle Corporation. Deployment mode. So Oracle Fusion is generally a cloud-based version, whereas the e-business suite or the previous version was on-premises version of the application. Deployment model. So the technical deployment model for this application. So it's a SaaS-based model, means software as a service, software developed by Oracle. As a service, it is provided to various business users so that business user can do a subscription of this service and start to use the Oracle Fusion application. Whereas the previous version was based on PaaS platform, where a whole platform was provided. It was not a subscription-based service; it was a license-based services where the business users used to take licenses, and based on the licenses, they were able to use the application. One of the very important points to understand here, maintenance and upgrade. In comparison to the previous version where the business internally was responsible for doing the maintenance and upgrades, which was a very uh, not a very cost effective, it was a costly thing, and even it required uh, specific personals who can take care of this upgrade and maintenance, right? So it was not at all a cost effective thing. But now this is taken care by Oracle itself, which means Oracle on a global level will take care of any kind of maintenance, any kind of upgrade which is applicable to the application. So that is something which will be covered by Oracle itself. Installation. Then how the application gets installed and all. So as it's a web-based, cloud-based application, no separate installation is required, right? What you just need is a URL, your credentials, which is your ID and passport, and then you'll be able to use the application. There is no separate app installation which is required to be done in your system in order to use this application. Previous version, yes, separate installation was required to be done. So unless and until you install the application, you will not be able to use it, right? Cost side lower. In case of Oracle Fusion, it works on a lower cost because just it works on the concept pay as you go basis. Means whatever services that you're subscribing, that you're using, right? For example, whatever financial processes that you're using, just you need to pay on that basis only. Whereas the previous application, you had to make a bulk purchase and then you have to use the application. So it was from the cost perspective, it was on a higher side, whereas the current application is on the lower side. Now, talking from the user-friendly perspective, more user-friendly. Web-based application is there, so it is more user friendly, so it is just as easy as we use any other application on the web page, right? So same, we can use Oracle Fusion application also, whereas the other application was less interactive. It was yes, less user friendly. So those of you who have already worked on this, so who will be more aware in this context. Deployment timelines. If we compare that, what was the deployment timelines of the existing application, right? So standard deployment timeline from the Oracle itself side was more than 1 year, right? It was a standard timeline, whereas the new cloud application Fusion can be deployed in 3 to 4 months. It's a standard timeline, right? Depending upon the need and size of the business, this may vary, but the standard timeline is 3 to 4 months. That is what makes it more popular or one of the preferred choice among various businesses in the market, right? That the turnover time is very limited. Integrations, one of the very important concept. So as I mentioned that Oracle Fusion ERP is a centralized application, but at the same time there might be a business requirement where business is also operating on other applications. So is it capable of integrating with other third party applications or software? Answer is yes. Both ERP Fusion and eBusiness Suite are capable of that, and here it has been developed in such a way that the integration is are less complicated, which means within the minimum time frame, minimum effort, integrations with third-party applications can be developed here, which was a more kind of like complicated job in the existing e-business suite or existing version of the application. Now, from the customization point of view, uh, can the application be customized as per the business requirement? So, what Oracle has done here, Oracle has developed a product which is in compliance to the global business requirement, and it is developed keeping in mind the best business practices across the globe, right? So in that case, what makes this product less customizable? And the reason is like it's not the reason like it cannot be done. Answer is it can be done, but the reason is as it is based on the best business practices. So Oracle always recommend to go with the best business practices instead of customizing the application. Whereas the previous version of the application was highly customizable, right? Business can customize based on their own needs and requirements, right? When I say customization, I'm not talking about bringing in various business process. I'm talking about customizing the overall application itself, correct? And based on the previous experience only, Oracle understood like in the Fusion, there should be less customization because more focus should be on bringing the best practices across the globe, right? And that is what is helpful uh, for the even for the consultants and the business users who are using this application. So they can go anywhere in the world, they'll find the same application, same business processes, which will help them to get more opportunities in terms of the overall ERP fusion. Scalability and flexibility. Yes, easily it can be scalable based on the business requirement, whereas the previous version was more complex to scale up, right? More efforts, more cost was required to scale up the product. But this is something which can be easily done with the help of Oracle itself nowadays. Data security, if you compare it to the existing version, more challenging data security because everything was managed internally only by business, right? So team of experts were required, more infrastructure required, more cost was required to make sure on the data security part. But now the same thing in Oracle Fusion is taken care by Oracle itself, and Oracle makes sure that it deploys the latest available technologies in terms of data security, and that is what makes product one of the preferred among the business, because now business need not to worry on the security of their data in within the application. That is taken care by Oracle itself. Right. So some quick features and comparison between the existing version and the new application Oracle Fusion. I hope this will help you to understand the details here. Now, let me take you through one of the page of Oracle Fusion, how it looks like, right? So the overall application, this is how it looks like, where, as I mentioned, it's an ERP application. It's a integration of all the subject areas. So we have various subject areas related to human capital management, subject areas related to enterprise resource planning ERP, where we have the financials, we have projects, risk management, procurement, right? All these are part of one single application only. So it is like you have a centralized application where, based on requirement, whatever you subscribe, those functionalities will be available. For example, if you require the employee management in human capital, you can subscribe those services, and then you'll be able to use the same. You need financials based available on based on subscription, and then you have procurement. It is again available based on subscription, right? So this is what makes application a very effective one, where you can scale up the application based upon whatever is required within the uh, business environment. So let's say if today, as of today, I need only financials and human capital. I can subscribe to services. Tomorrow, if I want to scale up my business and even I need supply chain solutions to be a part of the same application, that can be done in a minimum time frame. Now, let me give you an overview on the within Fusion financial application or within Fusion application, how various subject areas look like. So specifically, if we talk about the financial modules here, right, what happens is various business process which falls under one group or which belongs to a similar activity, right? For example, all your supplier related activities are are grouped together in one single work area. That work area we call it as module, right? So all your supply activities taken care as a part of your accounts payable module. All your accounting related aspect is taken care as a part of general ledger module. All your asset business related asset related depreciation related things taken care as a part of your asset management module. Payments and collections, all your customer payments will or customer collection is taken care as a part of your accounts receivable and payments module, right? Then we have accounts receivable, all your customer related activities, invoicing related activities taken care as a part of account receivable module. Then we have cash management, where all your banking related activities which is taken care as a part of the cash management module. Now, what has been highlighted here is that your overall financial is further subdivided into different modules, and each of the modules will be is a group of similar or um, the business function which are of similar nature or which belongs to one similar business process, right? So for example, banking related activities, cash management; supplier related activities, accounts payable; asset related activities, asset management. And the same thing has been done in various subject areas, right? So these subject areas, like financial management, we can call it as subject areas or track, right? So financial management is a separate track, human capital management is a track, supply chain management is a track, right? Project portfolio management is a track, and within those various business processes are available in terms of various modules, right? So this is the kind of like sub classification that we have here in terms of Oracle Fusion application. Now, where or what exactly we are going to cover team as a part of this training program. So we'll be talking about the financial management subject area, where within the financial management we'll be talking about the various modules that we are going to cover in this training program. Now, let me give you a brief on what are the different types of modules that we have in financial suite or Oracle Fusion Financial. So the financials are divided into two subject areas. One is the core modules and other one is other modules. Right. So within the core modules, we have general ledger where all the accounting related aspect is covered here in this particular module. Then we have accounts payable, all suppliers or these payables related activity. Payables means whatever goods and services that we are going to procure from various suppliers. So their invoices, their payments, their reportings, all those are covered in accounts payable. Fixed asset related to fixed asset maintenance, depreciation calculations, asset retirement, all those details or processes are covered in asset management. Accounts receivable, again, it is related to your revenue, your invoicing, customer invoicing, your customer payment, all those activities will be covered here, including the reports and all. Cash management, where all your banking related activities, including the bank transfers, uh, reconciliation of the bank statement, all those activities are covered in this cash management module. Now, together, these five modules uh, are a part of the core financial modules, and along with that we have also have other modules which are part of the financials, right? So we have intercompany modules in case multiple companies are financially related and they're interacting with each other in terms of various financial transactions. So those kind of transactions will be covered in the intercompany module of Oracle Fusion Financial. Then we have expense module, which will be covering all your employee expense reimbursement. So if the employee has done any expense on behalf of the company or the business, then it is subject to reimbursement, and those things are managed as a part of expense module. Then we have advanced collections, which are related to customer collections, tax module, accounting hub, revenue management, lease accounting, joint venture. Right. These are various other modules which are part of the financial suite. Right. So we have core modules, we have other modules. So other modules also have some more modules which are there as a part of the list. Now, some of the real world applications, right? So what exactly if any business use this application, what exactly they are going to achieve in terms of application? So this and these points which are mentioned here are based on the real world application, and this is published by Oracle that these are the various experience that various businesses has gained over a period of time while using this Oracle Fusion Financials application. So let's have a view. What are some of the points that are uh, that are observed by the business or that are experienced by the business over a given period of time? One is optimize cash liquidity, right? So optimize cash liquidity means the finance department utilize Oracle Fusion to enhance their cash flow management and forecasting precision. So what happens is using this application, we have various modules like payables, cash management, where we can use various business processes and reporting capabilities to understand what is going to be our overall cash requirement in terms of various business payments, in terms of various business receipts. Receipts means whatever inflow, payments mean whatever outflow of cash is something which is going to happen in the upcoming days. So that is something which can be estimated from the application, which can be extracted from the application, which will ultimately help the business to optimize their liquidity position, right? If there's any shortfall or any uh, cash requirements which are there, so that they can arrange the same. Any excess of cash that can be withdrawn and deployed in some other application, right? Second is enhanced risk management, right? So various tools are available in the market, not in the application for improved risk assessment, enable better operational decisions, right? So using various tools like various dashboard reports and various business process which are available within the application of specifically financial areas. Reports can be extracted which will help the business decision makers to assess all their risk in advance and eliminate on a timely basis. Number three is significant return on investment is demonstrated, right? So as this overall application from the business perspective will involve certain cost, right? And over a period of time, it has been observed by the business that yes, the application has demonstrated significant return on investment where the cost involved and the various uh, returns that has been obtained out of this application is more than what has been invested. right? So substantial return on investment is something that was observed over a period of time after using this application. Then improving transaction efficiencies, right? So various transactions and in bulk transactions are involved in the application, and now we within the application we have streamlined process to capture all those transactions. So ultimately that will help us to timely process all the transaction and to maintain or achieve more business level efficiency is something that was done as a part of real-time application of this product. And ensuring regional compliance, so I already explained that. Regional compliance is one of the most important factor that has been taken care in the development of this application. So in any region, when you are using this application, the application itself makes sure that it is in compliance with the applicable statutory laws, applicable accounting standards and all, right? Now, a quick pictorial representation how the various modules are integrated with each other. So here, if you see, right, the ERP application, specifically when we talk about the financial, it has been developed where various business processes are tightly integrated with each other, where it is interacting with one another, right? For example, here, if we see here cash management, right? So on the receivable side, we receive cash from the customer. On the payable side, we pay cash to the customer, right? So any kind of cash transaction again will be updated in your cash management module so that you can perform the reconciliation. All your modules, financial modules where the financial transactions are done, right, is connected with the general ledger module where the accounting of each and every transaction is maintained, and based on the accounting we can extract various accounting related reports, right? If you do see the tax uh, module, right? So it is also integrated with payables and receivables. So when we issue the invoices, when we receive the invoices, then applicable taxes are also getting calculated, and that thing is managed through tax modules. And this is happening based on the integration which has already been developed, right? So just a quick representation so you can understand that how the modules are connected with each other, how they are seamlessly working in terms of various functionalities which are applicable in the respective modules. Now, moving to one of the most important points, the scope of this training. What are we covering as a part of this training program? So, in terms of financial team, we will be covering a list of modules as a part of this training program. So very important to understand what are these modules which are covered here. So we'll start with the core modules, right? All the core modules will be covering as a part of this training program, including your general ledger, accounts payable, fixed assets, account receivable, and cash management. Now, when I say that we will be covering this module, so there are two aspects that we'll be covering as a part of this training program. One is whenever we are going to start using a fresh application, a new application, how to configure this application or how to use the application in terms of various business requirements, means how to configure various business requirements in the application, and then how to use these modules in terms of various business functionalities. So two aspects in broad we'll be covering here. One is to configure the overall application in terms of these modules, and then whatever the related functionalities which are there in these modules will also be testing that. So two aspects will be covering here as a part of this training program. The second thing is along with this modules, what else we'll be covering? So we'll be covering the security aspect of this module of this application, means how we can bring on security in this application so that no breaches can be done in terms of various business processes. So only the authorized person should be able to do the authorized transactions. So how to bring on that kind of security is something will be taking care of this program under this program. How to enable approvals. Approval is one of the very important aspects, like how to enable approvals so that various transactions can be routed for approvals to the approving authorities. In terms of data migration, we'll be using spreadsheet data loader and FBA data loader, right? So these are two different options of loading the data into the application that we are going to explore. That how we can use the data loaders. Data loaders are basically spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet or templates, we can say, which are used to bulk upload of data into the application, right? So along with exploring various functionality, we'll also learn how to upload data, and then from the reporting perspective, we'll be having a detailed discussion on a tool, which is a reporting tool, which is OTBI reporting tool, and an understanding of the BI publisher tool that we are going to cover as a part of this training program. These are the broader aspects that we are going to cover in detail in this training program, and not only from the uh, business process perspective, but also from the perspective of configuration that we are going to cover in this training program. Now, one thing I would like to highlight here, team, that the approach that we are going to use in this training program will be a real-time implementation, which means that whatever the steps or whatever the stages that are involved in a day-to-day implementation means whenever as a business, if we are implementing for a business this particular software application, what are the key stages of the implementation that are there? So we'll be discussing in detail, and the same pathway will be following so that it will help you to gain an understanding that how a real-time implementation works, and based on that you'll be able to directly be in a position where you can work directly on a project once you're done with the training program, right? Because in real life, uh, scenarios what happens, this is one of the major role where you work as an implementation consultant or product support consultant, and whatever stages that are involved there, so same stages or same aspects will be covering here, so that you'll be trained in the same manner in which the application is implemented or the support activities are done. Now, also, let's talk about some of the work profiles, because this is one of the very important aspect. One of the questions that generally will be in your mind is, what can I expect out of this training program? What kind of work profiles are there? So if we broadly divide the work profiles, so there are three roles that we can expect in terms of Oracle Fusion Financial Consultant. One is as a part of functional team, second is as a part of technical team, third one as an end user, right? Normally, these two roles are combined together. In many of the organization, you'll see these combined roles are there, and some of the organization you'll see separate roles are there for functional team, separate roles are there for technical team, and then you have the end user, right? So what basically it means, functional team means the team who's responsible for implementing the solutions or implementing the overall application for a given business environment. So that is where we have various opportunities for Oracle Fusion Functional as a part of the overall business requirement, where the when the product is being implemented to various businesses, right? So as a part of implementation team, you can work as a functional consultant. Also, you can work as a technical consultant, where your role will be limited to configuring the application, means how the application can be configured, how the solutions can be deployed. That is something you will be doing here, right? When I say sometimes these roles are combined, which means that you can also work as a consultant who knows how to configure the application, how to run various business process, and uh, deploy the solutions as per the business perspective in the real-time implementation, right? So it can work together also. And third one is the end user profile. End user role means many of the companies where the Oracle is being implemented is already implemented, and the business users who are operating that application are covered within the definition of end user, and that is also where you can expect a lot of work profiles, a lot of opportunities available in terms of the end user, right? Majority of the roles are available here on the functional and technical consultant, because there we have the wider scope of learning, wider scope of activities that are there, and the training that we are going to cover are going to cover the subject area, which will be helpful for all these roles or all these work profiles, right? Now here I have given the description of the various work profiles, right? These are the various roles that are available in the market. Then various work profile when we talk about, so one is implementation, where new product, whenever you're implementing for a new business this particular application, so that is where you can expect the role of implementation consultant. If the product is already been implemented, support activities are need to be done, then you can also work as a support consultant. And third one is testing consultant, with testing consultants, which is nowadays a kind of like one of the newest profile, where the business uh, they recruits the consultant just for testing the softwares which are deployed for any business, right? So that is where you can also work as a testing consultant, right? Now a quick overview on who are the companies which are involved, right? So now as we have discussed the various roles and work profiles. So one of the questions that can arise out of here, like in which all companies we can expect these roles and opportunities to be there, right? So there we need to understand who all are the companies who are involved in the product, right? So first is the product selling company. So who has developed this product? Oracle Corporation. Service providers. Service providers means those companies who are in partner with the Oracle, who are actually responsible for implementing these solutions or implementing this product for various end user business, right? So let's say I have a bank and the bank is going to work on Oracle. So they'll be buying the subscription from Oracle for Oracle Fusion. And these are the service providers who are actually responsible for providing the solution or configuring the application for the bank, right? Just an example here, right? So this is not like just plug and play. It is a software which is already developed, but it has to be configured based on the various business requirements. And these are the some of the companies which are in partner with Oracle. These companies are industry-wide experienced companies who are experts in providing industry-wide solution to various companies who are involved in different domains or different chain of business, right? So that includes your Big Four, Oracle Consulting itself, then IBM, Infosys, and many other players we have in the market who are involved in the Oracle implementation. So where exactly we can expect an opportunity? One of the major opportunity providers are the service providers who are actually looking for the consultant who can implement Oracle, who have the understanding of the Oracle, who knows how the product works, how the product can be configured, how the functionalities work, so that they can deploy them in executing the various projects for implementing Oracle Fusion Financial. Right. So make sure you understand this hierarchy. So we have product selling companies, service provider companies, and the end user companies who actually takes care of, who actually gets the product implemented. So even in the end user companies, equal opportunities are there in terms of using the application. Now, team, detail on the training plan. So what activities will be covering as a part of this training plan in terms of the timelines. So we'll start with the basics and the general ledger. So in week 1 to 3, we'll be covering these. Then the next one be accounts payables, which will be covered in week 3 to 6. Accounts receivable module 6 to 9, cash management in week 10, fixed assets 11 to 13, and system admin week 14. So the overall program is around 14 weeks. We can add plus minus 2 weeks on in this overall plan to complete this training program. Now, what are the objectives of this training, or what are the outcomes of this training that we can achieve, right? So, as I mentioned, we have a mixed match of population. We have freshers, experienced, both the consultants are there, right? So, what is something that we can expect once we are effectively done with this training program? For the freshers who are looking for start their career in the IT sector or in the IT domain, so it is one of the best suitable platform, this training to and gain the experience in the field of Oracle Fusion. And as I mentioned, the approach here is going to be a practical based approach where it will not only be theoretical topics that will be covered, it will be real time workshop, practical workshop where we'll be working in the application, we'll understand the overall aspects of the application, we'll understand the overall solution, overall stages of the project deployment, product deployment, we'll understand and we'll work around that area. Right. Also for the freshers, it is going to enhance the knowledge and experience in the field of ERP domain. So specifically, when I say ERP domain, so overall understanding of the ERP domain, detailed understanding of Oracle Fusion financial product is something that we'll be covering here as a part of this training program. For the experienced students, right? So experienced students who are either working in some other sector or they're working in IT sector but in some other product. So if they want to switch to IT sector or in the specific ERP domain, which is Oracle Fusion Financial, so this training is going to help them a lot in terms of in their position or their profiles in Oracle ERP domain. Then also switching from their existing role to Oracle Fusion Financial. Maybe the case they are working in some other application or some other domain. So now they want to switch into Oracle Fusion Financial role. So that is something where the training will be a lot, will provide a lot of help. And in case uh, the consultants are already working in Oracle only. They want to upskill themselves in terms of Oracle Fusion Financial. So that is where the training, one of the training objective is to upskill themselves to provide the available knowledge in terms of Oracle Fusion Financial. So this is going to be your oral training objectives or outcomes that we are going to achieve as a part of this training program. Now, uh, some course features and some details from the admin side. So overall duration 3+ months. Overall 70+ hours of training will be covering here. And the official timing for this batch is going to be from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. morning IST, right? And what we are going to offer as a part of this training program. So one of the very important aspect of this training program is lifetime access to video recording. So each and every session that we are going to cover as a part of this training program will be recorded, and a lifetime access of these recordings will be available, so that going ahead, anytime if you need any assistance in terms of various functionalities and configuration, you can always access these videos and go through these videos and clear your concepts, right? So it will be a lifetime access which will be provided. Then along with that, access to cloud instance will be provided. So one of the very important aspect is that we'll be doing the real-time workshops in the class. But what about the practice sessions, right? So for that purpose, the admin team is going to provide you a cloud application access, which will be valid for the next 5 months, which means that you'll be able to access the application, practice on your own in this 5 months, right? All the functionalities, all the features, all the configuration that we are going to cover, you can replicate the same in this application. And it will be kind of like project based approach, which means that whatever how we deploy the project, real-time project where various stages will be covered. So in the same manner, you can also use the application. You can uh, do all your configuration, perform all your functionalities in the application, understand in detail how the application works, right? So whatever is covered in the class, same practice options are available in terms of cloud instance access. So that will be valid for the next 5 months. Then along with the access, what else we are going to provide? So we're going to provide you Oracle repository access, right? So we have a separate repository for Oracle Fusion where all the features and functionalities and configuration detailed topics are maintained as per the latest upgraded documentation is maintained. So you can use the same for you can use the same for your day-to-day understanding of the topic. If you want more details on the topic, so a separate repository, so it's a kind of notes that you can refer along with the instance, right? So in the instance we'll be doing the actual implementation or actual usage of the application will be doing in the instance. Along with that, repository access will be there where you can prepare your own notes, right? So detailed notes are already there. You can refer those notes if you are preparing for certification exams also. This is very helpful in terms of certification. Oracle repository along with the instance where all the practice is something that you'll be doing in the instance, and all the notes are something that will be referring from the repository. So again, this is a lifetime access of repository that will be there, which will be offered as a part of this course feature. Now, from the placement assistance side, one of the very important aspect being what we kind of help or what kind of assistance we'll be providing here. So one-to-one doubt assistance. So the approach that we follow here is we will be having a common WhatsApp group for the whole batch, and one-to-one doubt assistance will be there, which means that any doubts which are faced by the students, they can contact me on a real-time basis, and then any kind of doubt will be able to resolve them, right? So timely assistance for the doubts one-to-one is something that we'll be providing you as a part of this training program. Now, second is real-time project assignment. So yes, as I mentioned, this is the approach that we are going to use, right? So it will not be just kind of going through the course, but it will be kind of like real-time project assignment where we'll be discussing the industry-wide solution, how the solutions are designed, what are the key considerations, what are the best practices in terms of the implementation. That is something will be discussed, and then based on that, the overall configuration and system testing will be done. Along with that, we'll also be helping you guys in preparing the resumes. What should be the ideal resume look like for an Oracle Fusion financial consultant? So that is where our team will be providing you a detailed assistance so that you can prepare the ideal resume and apply for various opportunities, right? Then interview questions and answer where dedicated sessions will be there. How to prepare for the interview, what kind of questions that you can expect as a part of the interview, right? So there also will be providing you assistance so that it will help you to boost up your confidence for applying for various opportunities. Now, one of the most important thing here in terms of the placement assistance is referral for full-time and freelancing opportunities, right? So our institute, Triotech Institute, is linked with various uh, various implementation companies who are available in the market, right? So what happens is, as and when these companies have any opportunities in terms of Oracle Fusion financials, right? So those opportunities will be shared to all the students of the batch, and they can apply for those opportunities as well as along with the application. As we are already linked or we have a tie-up with those companies, so preference will be given to all the students who are part of the Triotech training program, right? So that is something we'll be doing, and time to time we do it. Whatever the opportunities that are available, we refer to our students, right? And not only full-time opportunities, even freelancing opportunities, as and when applicable, will be sharing with you guys, and also we can provide your referrals to the respective company so that you can secure a job in a timely basis, and that is one of the most important objective for this training program, right? So, team, I hope you are okay with the course offerings and placements assistance. So, any doubts regarding this, do let me know. Now, some of the quick job referrals. This is available on our official website. Also, you can refer these job referrals and feedback, training feedback that we have provided so far to all the students, right? And these are some of the examples that I've mentioned here that students are they have cracked the opportunities in these some of the top companies, including Deloitte, Accenture, Bosses, TechM, TCS, Capgemini. So many of our students, after completion of the training program, they were able to secure the job in these companies based on the training experience that they have, right? So this is just a quick reference of that. Now, team, one of the important aspect here regarding the cost fee and the ongoing offers. So the overall training batch cost is 25,000, right? And today we are having an early bird enrollment offer. So you can enroll this training program for 22,999, and if you enroll today, you can avail this offer. And along with this, what additionally we are offering, so we have 5 month access of the server, but if you avail this offer under the early bird offer, then or if you do your enrollments under the early bird offer, it will be giving you additional 2 months server access. So it is an extended access that you'll be having worth 6,000, which will be available to you guys, right? So by that way, you'll be having a total server access of 5 plus 2 months, which is 7 months access will be there. So it's good access in terms of doing the offline practice, right? So that is where you can avail this offer here. Now, from the enrollment perspective, team, to connect with the admin team. So our admin team is already approaching you in the text, so you can connect with the fill the Google Forms to complete the enrollment. And also, if you have any doubts and queries regarding the training program or any other queries that you have, you can contact on this specific number. So our admin team will be helping you to uh, uh, get the queries resolved. Right now, team, let's go to the question and answers here. Let me go through the question and answer if you have any.
Yeah, so Abhishek, before getting into the question, so we have a small announcement team. So first of all, thanks for the session, Abhishek, and thank you so much everyone for taking your time to attend this demo. So team, as Abhishek mentioned before, that today we are conducting a first demo class. So with this, we have completed the demo class, and from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start our regular sessions. So from tomorrow onwards, sir going to show the application introduction and how the each and every icon importance, and then we'll just get into the topics. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll be going to this starter regular sessions. So whoever interested, we request everyone to please do reach out to us either by filling the Google form or by reaching out to us on the number 8179563510 to confirm the enrollments. And as you can see that the actual course fee is 25,000, but only for the first day enrollments, that is for only for today enrollments, we are giving at the early bird offer price, that is 22,999, that is 22,000 discount, and with a 2 months additional server access. So for people who are going to enroll today, you will get the cost at 22,999 with a 7 months server access. So I just want to re-highlight once the course offerings. So basically, team, it's a 3 months training program. So timings will be like Monday to Friday, morning 7 to 8 a.m. IST. So who are from different time zones, I request everyone to please check in your time zone. Basically, it is 7 to 8 a.m. IST. And Monday to Friday, the sessions will be there. Along with that, you will get lifetime video access. So everyday session will be recorded and uploaded to the drive folder. So once you confirm the enrollment, you will get access to that. So whenever if you miss the session, or you can go through that and you can reach out to us if you have any queries. And along with that, when you get into the jobs also, like when you want to refer any of the sessions, you can just go through that and you can refer, and you will be getting the 5 months, and like whoever enrolled today, the 7 month server access will be provided to practice the application. And once your training has been completed, you will be assisted with the placements too. So it starts from the resume preparation, like for the freshers and for experienced people, how to prepare the resume, like what are the projects, what are the roles and responsibilities you need to keep. Everything will be guided, and how to portray yourself in the interviews, how to market your profile, everything we will guide you. And once your resume preparation is done, you will be guided with the interview questions and materials for each and every module. And along with that, like we will be giving the real time scenarios, project assignments to give a real time exposure. And finally, we will also refer from our side, like we have a tie-ups with the companies because Triotech is there in the industry since 2015. So we have a tie-ups with the companies. So daily we will be posting the requirements from our tie-up companies. So you can also apply to that. So team, whoever interested, I request everyone to please do reach out to us, or team also sending the this payment link as well in the chat. So you can click on that link and you can complete the payment, and you can share the screenshot to given contact number to get the access. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. So I think you can now unmute yourself and you can start asking the questions.
Hey, hi team. I just want to ask, are we going to complete one demo project in this training?
Yes, yes. So the approach that we are going to use in this training program is it will be a real life implementation kind of approach where we'll be covering various stages that we have for the project implementation. Right. So we'll start from the solution discussion, then for the configuration, then from the functional process testing part, and then for the reporting. So that is how we are going to cover.
Okay, thank you.
Check, this is Gopalan here.
Sure, Gopal. Yeah.
EBIS tax module also will be covered, right, as a part of our training
So
with respect to the AP and AR transaction line based configuration and practice.
yeah, so what happens here that these are the modules that we are going to cover, and as a part of AP and AR, right, even taxes are applicable, right? What will not be specifically covering is the tax related configuration because in itself it's a whole module in terms of the configuration. But what we will be doing here as a part of AP and AR, how the taxes are calculated or at what point of time taxes are calculated, what are the bases on which taxes are calculated? Those details we'll be discussing in AP and AR. But overall module configuration is something we'll not be covering.
Okay, but when we practice AP and AR, when we create
Mhm.
invoices with
Yeah.
respect to each of these modules, so
Right.
taxes will be the part of the lines also, right?
Right.
Or
Right.
it is
Right. Right.
okay.
Right. That's correct.
Yeah, Abhishek, this is Venkat.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, this is for batch from 7 to 8, right? So,
Mhm.
another batch post this, like 8 to 9 kind of thing.
So the current batch is going to start from 7 to 8, but if you have any timing related issues and all, please connect with the admin team so they'll help you to go with understand what is the next available batch and all.
Okay. Okay, fine. And also, there's a one-time payment we have to do, or an installment basis we can do. Not
Mm,
enroll today.
again, so yeah, admin team can help you with the details of the payment and all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Venkat, please reach out to us on this number 8179563510. So we'll discuss.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let me also go to the chat option. We have do you have any option to have in-person sessions? So Ikta, I'll just request you to connect on this number with the admin team, so they'll be helping you out in exploring what are the different options we have in terms of the oral sessions.
Hi Abhishek.
Sure, please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Hema Prasad.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10 years of experience in operations. I worked in accounts payable and I worked in accounts receivable order to cash billing.
Right.
So, is that okay to enroll this? And I'm in dilemma. And I heard from the people, but I was not little happy. Whether I'm eligible because I worked as an individual. So I have
Right.
10 years experience. So
Right. Right, right. So, I think what you are currently you have done is you have worked as a front-end consultant as an end user where you know what are the front-end functionalities and all. Correct. But what we are going to cover as a part of this training program, are we going to cover only the front-end functionality? Answer is no. We'll start right from the solution discussion, then we'll be doing the configurations, and then based on the configuration, we'll be doing the front-end testing. Right. And moreover, the functionalities are not limited, or the modules are not limited to AP and AR. We'll be covering other core modules also. So, if we talk about the overall scope of this training program, so it is more than what you have already done. So, I think here you can get more experience in terms of understanding the overall application, and moreover, the approach that we are going to use here is a project-based approach, right? So what we'll be training you on is not how to use application from the front end, but how to actually implement an application in the real-time business scenario. So that is how we have designed this course. So it will be a
I,
very helpful for you.
no, my question is 10 years, I feel it is more.
Mm-hmm.
10 years, I think I wasted 4 years. If you have a 6 years experience, it will be a
Mm-hmm.
good 10 years, right? How it will be in the job market? Will I get opportunity?
Yeah, so it is not okay. So as you already have experience in AP and AR, right? So now you are going to explore more on the side of Oracle Fusion Financials, right? So definitely you can work as an experienced consultant in the implementation or support profile, right? So it's not an issue that you have to have 10-year experience. We do have many of students who have already 10 years experience, 13-year experience, and now they want full-fledged training on the Oracle Fusion Financials. They have already attended the training and they have gained out of this training. So it won't be an issue that 10 years experience can join the batch or nothing to gain. No, nothing like that. You'll be able to explore all the fusion modules, right? So now the next stage for you, to be honest, will be the solution architect, like how I can design the solution for the business and how I can implement the solution. So that is something you can look for in this training program.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. And is there any certification for this and from Oracle side?
Yes, yes. So certifications will be there, and it will be from Triotech side on the completion of this training program.
Yeah, so let me answer that. So after completion of our training program, we'll provide a course completion certificate from Triotech. And if you want to attend any Oracle certifications for specific module, we'll help you out with the support as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Yep. So do you charge separately for that kind of support for clearing that Oracle certification?
Yeah, so we'll provide the dumps on free of cost as part of this program. But if you want any kind of other proxy support, that will be different so that you can discuss offline with us.
So Abhishek, we can integrate other tools with Oracle Fusion. Are you going to cover those kind of integrations in this training?
Uh, Integrations, we will be discussing that how in a given business scenario integration takes place, right? But we'll not be doing the technical integration with the third party application. That's like on the technical side, it will be there, right? But what we are going to discuss in this training program is the key financial modules. And during the implementation of these modules, what are the different kind of integration that going forward you can cover or as a part of business scenario that you can expect to be there. So a detailed discussion will be having, but the technical integration development is something we'll not be covering, right? But the overall understanding, like what is covered in the scope as a functional consultant, is something that I'll be discussing here in detail.
Okay. Okay. So what are those tools? Do we have the list of the tools that we are going to discuss?
No specific tools as such, because
Okay.
what happens, like business to business, they might having different applications from which they want to integrate, right? But while covering those modules, like when we cover the AP modules, I'll be giving you details like what are the specific applications where you can have these integration requirements, right? But it's not like, okay, specific this software only will be there for integration. Multiple softwares are there. The overall understanding here will be what kind of functionalities that where will be requiring integration is something that we understand.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, hi team. Actually, I'm a 2020 pass out. I've been working as a QA for 2 years. So do you think I'll get good opportunity if I move into this field?
Right. Now we already have an experience here. So now, what next stage for you will be like once you attend this training program, right? So after that, the next form of opportunity that you can expect is Oracle Fusion Financial Consultant, right? You can explore in terms of Oracle implementation. That is one of the major opportunity work area. And then also as a support consultant, we can explore, right? So yes, this training program is designed even for the experienced students so that they can enhance their knowledge and experience in Oracle Fusion Financials and move ahead with that.
So I have an experience in QA.
Mhm.
So do you think it's a good move to move into this field?
Yeah, so if while working as a QA, I think you're more concentration in checking the overall quality of the solution that has been deployed, right? But
Okay.
here, along with the solution, what we are will be targeting here is how to develop those solutions, right? Industry-wide, how the solutions are developed, what are the best business practices, right? So as of now, I think what you have been doing is just to work on the front end thing, correct? But
Yeah.
this time
Yeah.
it will be
Exactly.
more like how to configure it from the backend, and then based on those configuration, how the solutions are developed and deployed. So those things will be covered here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. I think team, these are the questions that we have. Even I have referred to the chat also. So hope all the questions are answered. But in case you have any more queries, do feel free to reach out to the admin team and for any queries. So they'll be able to provide you timely assistance on this. And again, just for the information, you can enroll today under the early bird offer. So you can get this add-on offers along with this early bird offer along with the course discount. So thank you team, thanks for joining. Have a great day, and tomorrow we'll start 7 to 8. So the meeting links will be shared to all the enrolled students, so you can join that from tomorrow. So thank you, have a great day.